Hello and welcome to my new video. In this forecast for July 2024, I'm going to use the tarot as well as astrology. For astrology, I also got some cards to show you the energy of the specific signs. For example, the sun is going to be in. And also, I'm going to start this video with three main themes that are going to come up in July. And for each of those three themes, I'm going to draw a tarot card. And also at the very end of the video, I'm going to draw a tarot card for the overall energy of July. So let's start at the beginning. First, we have the Cancer, shift Cancer to Leo. At the very beginning of July, the Cancer energy is predominant, and later is going to be the Leo energy. It is going to be a shift from Cancer to Leo. Cancer is the archetypical mother, and Leo is the king. So we're going to go from mother to king. Also from taking care to being creative. And the three planets will take this shift: Venus, Mercury, and the Sun. The first is going to be Mercury at the second. In numerology, second is about relationships. So also in our relationships, we're going to go from feeling to energy, from feeling to fire. It's going to take place at the second. I'm going to go with you through the month and highlight 9 specific days in a minute. Okay, that's Mercury is going to shift from Cancer to Leo. Afterwards, Venus at the 11th. The 11th is also the master number of service. Venus is the planet of love, is going from Cancer to Leo, from taking care to shining your light, and afterwards the Sun is going to do the same at the 22nd. And at the 22nd, it will be the end of the Cancer area, the end of the time of mother and child, of the time of taking care, and it will be more about creativity, shining your light. But we also have to be careful with this king-like attitude, because Pluto is still in Aquarius, and Pluto is about transformation, and Aquarius is the opposite side to Leo, to the king, and it's about the group rules, not a specific person, but the group. So society is actually very strong at this time, and also in the upcoming about 20 years. So the Leo energy can also be about creativity, and also about being of service to other people. Just like Venus, the planet of value, also is going to change the signs at the day of service, at the day of the 11th. All right, one tarot card for the shift from Cancer to Leo is the Moon. The Moon is about being self-confident, about leaving your comfort zone. That's also like in this deck. It's maybe no, it's not a. It's like something like a Cancer, and it's about leaving the comfort zone and shining your light. That's what the shift from Cancer to Leo is all about. Next thing of the third main topics is planets going retrograde. The planets can also be depicted by those cards. Here we got Pluto. Pluto is about transformation, change, and here it's about seduction. That's going retrograde. Then Saturn's going retrograde. Saturn is about teaching, about learning, about overcoming obstacles, and about old people, also your inner old person, inner old you. And the third planet going retrograde is Neptune. Neptune is about spirituality and dreams. And those 3 going retrograde means that things from the past can come up in these areas and can also be used very well. So watch out for what happened to you in the past concerning seduction, concerning studying and work, and concerning your dreams and visions. Revisit that. And also what comes from the inside, from inside of you in those 3 areas. So now let's look what the tarot cards have to say about this. Okay, yeah. We got I was not sure which card it was. Now I'm sure it's the Two of Pentacles. You can juggle the things like from the present and from the past, and you can have a good time doing so. The idea is not to take on too much. With, for example, Saturn going retrograde, Saturn is about work, and you don't have to take on too much at work, or you don't have to take on too much according to with your dreams, and you don't have to take on too much with transformation and seduction. Two things are fine. More would be not so easy to juggle, so you can just take things at your own pace during this time. The next and last thing I'm going to tell you about the overall energy is we are going to have a second full moon in the sign of Capricorn. Normally there's only one full moon in one sign, and now because of the shift of the sun to Cancer and from Cancer, the full moon is going to, by chance, the full moon is going to fall into 2 times in this month actually. So at the very beginning of Cancer, at the very end of Cancer will be the sun and Capricorn, and the moon will also be at the very beginning of Capricorn, at the very end of Capricorn, and that's some full moon energy is full energy, as full like energy of festivity, and that's concerning the world of work and the world of being responsible, doing responsible things, being an adult. That's the area of adulthood, with two full moons in the sign of an adult, one in the past, one in July. And this card for the second Capricorn full moon and for this energy is the 8 of Wands. A lot of information is going to come in, and these white doves also symbolize, these white birds also symbolize peace. So there's still peace, even though a lot of information is coming in at you. And those lines can also be seen as the lines of musical notes, and you can play your own musical notes along these lines. All right, that's for the overall topic. Now I got those little cards, and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen at the date of those, for example, on the 2nd, on the 3rd, and so on. I don't have a card for every day, but for 9 days of the month of July. So at the 2nd, Neptune is going to go retrograde, so the dreams are going to come from within. Spirituality and dreams are going to come from within. And also Mercury is going to go to Leo. Our speech will be more self-confident from then on. On the 3rd of July, the moon is going to be conjunct Jupiter. So that's about a lot about abundance, about fullness. Both are in Gemini, so it's also a good day to study a lot and to have a lot of communication, because the moon and Jupiter are going to meet in the sign of communication. On Saturday, the 6th of July, we're going to have a new moon in Cancer. New moon energy is new energy. It's going to be a new start in the sign of Cancer. That's in the sign of family, in the sign of mother, in the sign of home. You can start something new in those areas from the 6th of July onwards. I'm going to make a new month video shortly before the 6th, so stay tuned on this channel. On the 11th of June, the Sun is going to build a trine with Capricorn, a trine with the planet of Capricorn, a trine with Saturn, and that's going to be about a good day for institutions, a good day for work, a good day for structures, a good day for making appointments. Venus is going to change signs. Venus is going to go from Cancer into Leo, so from the sign of the mother into the sign of the king. And it's going to be more fire energy from the 11th onwards. Venus is going to also build a trine to Neptune, to this planet. So there's also some gentle energy and a lot of spiritual energy on Thursday, the 11th. On the 15th, that's going to be a Monday, and Mars is going to be conjunct Uranus. Mars is about energy in the way of doing your own thing, finding your own way, and Uranus is the planet of lots of ideas. So you got lots of ideas of how to find your own way in the world. You have lots of energy in groups and lots of energy as far as astrology is concerned, and also a lot of energy as far as technology, modern technology is concerned on the 15th. On the 20th, Mars is going to move into Gemini. That's a shift out of Taurus into Gemini. Mars is about action, and in Gemini it will be action through learning, action through communication, action through studying. Before that, so for most of the month, Mars in Taurus means slow action and action about what you value, and also the kind of action that takes a lot of time to come to fruition. When Mars will finally be in Gemini, it will be a faster energy and an energy of more communication and studying more. It's the high time of studying from the 20th of July onwards. On the 21st, we got the second full moon, the full moon in Capricorn, and the full moon in Capricorn is about full energy in the world of work, full energy as far as responsibility is concerned. I'm going to make a video about the full moon before the full moon. Then the moon will be getting smaller, and we can let go of things. Until the 21st, it's more about accumulation, about getting more. And from the 21st onwards, it's about reduction, about less, about letting go. Also on the 22nd, when the sun will be moving into Leo, and in Europe it will be in the morning. The sun in Leo will be the sun in the sun's own sign, and that's a major time for creativity, for enjoyment, for games, for that kind of things. So that's a new start of the summer. The summer actually started when the sun moved into Cancer, but now with the sun in Leo, it will be more the energy of fun times and play. And the next day, on Tuesday the 23rd, the sun will be exactly opposite Pluto. So these two figures will meet. And that's a good if you want to change, like in the way of self-development, if you wanted something to change something about yourself, the sun change, Pluto, that's a great time to do so. And finally, on the 26th, Mercury is going to move out of Leo into Virgo. Virgo is about taking the good and keeping it and leaving the bad to the side. It's also about like just letting go after the full moon. And yeah, that's where the communication will be like. So the communication will be in this sign also of creativity only from the 2nd to the 26th. That's the high time of showing yourself and your work and being creative. After the 22nd, it's about, in Mercury, the communication planet is about everyday life, about keeping the good, letting go of the bad. So you could write your book, if you want to write one, between the 2nd and the 26th of July. And afterwards, with the Virgo energy, you can edit it. Perhaps I'm going to do that. I'm going to be creative until the 22nd, and then when the Mercury is going to be in the energy of Virgo, I will edit my work. I think I'm going to do that. All right, that's the last day I've prepared. Now, to round this video off, I want to draw a card for the energy in the whole, and I got the Four of Swords. I love the Four of Swords. It's about rest. Some people don't like it because it also says some more energetic times are going to come and it's going to be difficult afterwards. I don't agree with that. To me, it's just rest and rest of thoughts. Once, when I was much younger, a spiritual person told me that we think so much, we always think so much, and that's such a bad, that drains our energy. And I totally agreed with him. And I started to just not think while I'm out and about, not to ruminate, that is. And I find this very restful and useful. I don't know if I really don't ruminate or if just ruminate unconsciously. I will look at that. But there's some studies that say that people always think the same thing over and over again, like about 90% of the time, and we don't really have to do that. It drains our energy. So this card tells us that it's a good day, good idea, good month to rest, to recharge our batteries. And also in this card, the person has one sword next to her if she needs it, or he needs it. If they have to make a decision, they can. But I don't have to make decisions all the times. That's also something I've read, that decisions like with regards to clothing, too many decisions a day also drain our energy, so it can just do what we have once decided and carry on with that. So all in all, take some time to rest and to recharge. I hope you have a wonderful month of July, and perhaps see you in the next video. Bye.